Good afternoon, miss.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, all of you, please type your attendance. Turn on your videos.
അഞ്ചാളേ ഉള്ളൂ.
Okay, we can wait.
ഫുഡ് കഴിച്ച് കിടന്നു.
ഫുഡ് കഴിച്ചോ എല്ലാവരും?
ഇല്ല മിസ്സേ.
കഴിച്ചു മിസ്സേ.
അതെ, ഹരിയൊക്കെ സമയത്തിന് ഫുഡ് കഴിക്കും.
അതല്ല
സമയത്തിന് കയറി കിടന്നു ഉറങ്ങും.
ഇന്ന് കറങ്ങാൻ പറ്റില്ല, ഇന്ന് മീൻ പിടിക്കാൻ പോണം.
Okay, please type your attendance.
പ്രസന്റ് സാർ.
Where did we stop? Halima, where did we stop?
Page number 35. The Kashmir will അത് തൊട്ട് എടുക്കണം മിസ്സേ.
Yes.
ഹലീമയോട് ചോദിച്ചിട്ട് ഹലീമ മിണ്ടിയില്ല.
Then, shall we continue?
Yes, miss.
Okay, miss.
Any doubt regarding the portions that we have already completed?
No, miss, no doubt.
No.
Is the story clear?
It is clear for us.
Yes, miss, clear.
Yes. Okay, now we can continue. Please listen carefully. All of you, please turn on your videos. Payal, Sanif, Delvin. Okay. The Kashmir idol was soon broken. Emperor Jahangir fell ill and passed away. The Mughal throne would now have another emperor. Dara's heart swelled with pride to see his father sit on the dazzling gem-encrusted throne he had so admired. His father was now addressed as Shah Jahan and his mother as Mumtaz Mahal. The Kashmir idol. What's the meaning of idol? You can see the meaning. Meaning of idol?
Happy and peaceful.
An extremely happy and peaceful period or situation.
Yes, an extremely happy and peaceful period or situation. Here we can see the Kashmir idol was soon broken. We know that this king, this emperor and his family lived in Kashmir, isn't it? They moved from Agra to Kashmir. Now the condition become changed. Firstly, it was a calm condition, a good condition, but now the condition become changed. Emperor Jahangir fell ill and passed away. Passed away means passed away.
പോയി മറിഞ്ഞു.
മരിച്ചുപോയി.
പോയി മറിഞ്ഞെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എങ്ങോട്ട് പോയി മറിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടാവും?
മരിച്ചുപോയി.
Yes, died. Okay. Emperor Jahangir fell ill and passed away. That means Jahangir became ill and after that he died. Emperor Jahangir died. Grandfather of this Dara and Aurangzeb. Jahangir died. The Mughal throne would now have another emperor. The Mughal throne would now have another emperor. That means after the death of a king or an emperor, there should be someone to take the kingdom, isn't it?
Yes, miss.
Yes. So Dara's heart swelled with pride to see his father sit on the dazzling gem-encrusted throne he had so admired. So Dara thinks about his father. His father is the son of Jahangir, isn't it? So naturally the next king will be whom?
Jahangir's son.
Jahangir's son. Who was Jahangir's son? Who was Jahangir's son? What was the name of? What was the name of Jahangir's son? King?
Khurram.
Yes.
Prince.
Prince Khurram. Okay. Prince Khurram is the son of Jahangir. Okay. That means Prince Khurram is the father of whom? Son of Jahangir and father of Dara and Dara and one more boy is there. Who was that?
Aurangzeb.
Yes, Aurangzeb. Okay, Afras. Aurangzeb. Then Dara felt extremely happy that his father will be the next king, next emperor. And he was, his heart swelled with it. Swelled with means filled with pride to see his father sit on the dazzling gem-encrusted throne. Yes, we have already said that the throne was filled with the precious stones, isn't it? Yes. This throne is going to be the throne of Dara's father, King
Jahangir's.
Prince Khurram. Okay. So this Dara became very happy. And his father was now addressed as Shah Jahan and his mother as Mumtaz Mahal. Okay. After he became the king, this Prince Khurram is known as Shah Jahan and his wife is known as Mumtaz Mahal. Did you know Shah Jahan and Mumtaz?
Yes, miss.
Yes. Yes, this Prince Khurram is the Shah Jahan. Okay. These two persons are same. Okay. And Mumtaz Mahal, wife of Shah Jahan. We know the history of Taj Mahal, isn't it? Taj Mahal is made by Shah Jahan, the same Shah Jahan. Okay. Then, shall we continue? Is it clear?
Yes. Yeah, miss.
Yes.
Continue.
All of you, please turn on your videos. Turn on your videos. Joel, Vasudev, Aradhya. Okay. Then next one. Dara sighed contented. His family was together again, safe and secure. We know that this Dara and his brother Aurangzeb is now with Jahangir's family, isn't it? They are away from their parents. Okay. But Now the situation has changed because Emperor Jahangir died and Prince Khurram, that is Shah Jahan, want to take over the kingdom. So Dara sighed, contented means pleased, happy. Dara become happy because his family was together again. Yes, his family is going to unite again. Okay, his family is going to unite again, safe and secure. This Dara feels a security and safe atmosphere. Okay, they are going to unite again. This family is going to unite again. Okay, is it clear? Yes. Then next one, Prince Dara was 16 when his beloved mother died. His elder sister Jahanara took over the responsibility of looking after the family. 2 years later, he was married to Nadira Banu. Yes. Then here we can see Prince Dara was 16 when his beloved mother died. Who was his beloved mother? Beloved mother? Joanna. Who was the beloved mother of Dara? Mother of Dara. Mumtaz Mahal. Okay.
Miss, I was still remembering, but speedily when you asked, I quickly forgot.
Joanna, say once more.
Miss, പറഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ പെട്ടെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചപ്പോൾ എല്ലാം കൂടെ മറന്നു പോയി.
Okay. The name of his mother, Mumtaz Mahal. Okay. Now, here says that at the age of 16, Dara was at the age of 16. His mother passed away. That means his mother died. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. His elder sister Jahanara took over the responsibility of looking after the family. Yes. After the death of their mother, this Prince Dara had an elder sister. Her name is Jahanara. Jahanara took over the responsibility to look after this family. Okay. After the death of mother, his elder sister took after the responsibility of looking after the family. Okay. Next one, 2 years later, he was married to Nadira Banu. That means at the age of 18, this Dara married to Nadira Banu. Okay. This is the story of Dara. At the age of 16, he lost his mother, and at the age of 2 years later, he was married to Nadira Banu. Is it clear? Any doubt? Okay. Next one. Soon after, the young prince was made commander of 12,000 soldiers and 6,000 horses. Evidently, the emperor wished to train him for a military and administrative role. Later, the number of soldiers and horses were increased, and Dara was given the title Shahzada-e-Buland Iqbal. He was also made the governor of Gujarat, and within a few years given the charge of Multan and Kabul as well. Okay. Then we can see that soon after, the young prince was made commander of 12,000 soldiers and 6,000 horses. Okay. Young prince means this Prince Dara. This Prince Dara is appointed as the commander of King Emperor Shah Jahan. Emperor Shah Jahan is Dara's father. Okay. Dara's father appointed this young prince. Here young prince means Dara itself. Okay, Dara himself. And Dara is appointed as the commander of 12,000 12,000 soldiers and 6,000 horses. Okay. These all are under the control of Dara. Now these are all under the control of Dara. Evidently, the emperor wished to train him for a military and administrative role. Yes. Then the emperor means his father, Shah Jahan, wished to train Dara for a military and administrative role in order to improve his caliber in military and administration. Dara's father wished to give him more training. Okay. Emperor Shah Jahan wished to give more training to this Dara, his son Dara. Next one. Later, the number of soldiers and horses were increased, and Dara was given the title Shahzada-e-Buland Iqbal. Yes. Then, after this, the number of soldiers and horses were increased. After the with the good management made by this Dara, their power become increased. Okay, that means soldiers increased and horses were increased. It denotes their power become more increased. Okay, under the leadership of this Dara. Then Dara was given the title Shahzada-e-Buland Iqbal. He was called as Shahzada-e-Buland Iqbal. This was the title given to Dara. Okay. Okay, is it okay? Clear? Yes. Next one. He was also made the governor of Gujarat and within a few years given the charge of Multan and Kabul as well. Okay, then this Dara was given the charge of governor of Gujarat. Okay, the emperor gave him a charge, that is governor of Gujarat. Then next one is within a few years, he also given the charge of Multan and Kabul. Charge of Multan and Kabul. Names of two places. Okay. Pakistan and Afghanistan. Okay. Multan and Kabul is now in Pakistan and Afghanistan. Okay. Next one. Dara's duties left him with little time. However, his love for reading and his quest for knowledge continued. Like all other princes, he had been taught the Quran. He had also learned Persian history and poetry. Still not satisfied, he wished to know more. His tutor, Mullah Abdul Latif Sultanpuri, introduced him to Sufi philosophy. Other saints such as Mullah Badakshi also influenced him. Soon the prince not only studied Sufism but also wrote on it. Okay. Then Dara's duties left him with little time. That means he had given some duties by his father, isn't it? These duties stopped with little time. After some years, her duties were stopped. However, his love for reading and his quest for knowledge continued. But his love for reading, even though his duties have completed, his love for reading still continued. We know that this prince loved to read books very much, isn't it? So even though his duties stopped, but he continued reading. His love for reading and his quest for knowledge. Quest for knowledge means search for knowledge. His search for knowledge continued. Like all other princes, he had been taught the Quran. Like all other princes, he had been taught Quran. That means He studied Quran like all other princes. Okay. Then he had also learned Persian history and poetry. Then this Dara also learned Persian history and poetry, history of Persia and then poetry. Okay. Then still not satisfied, he wished to know more. Even though he studied all these things, his quest for knowledge did not stop. He wished to know more. He wished to know more and more. He wanted to collect more knowledge. His tutor Mullah Abdul Latif Sultanpuri introduced him to Sufi philosophy. Okay. There is a tutor for him. His name is Mullah Abdul Latif Sultanpuri. And this Mullah Abdul Latif Sultanpuri introduced him Sufi philosophy. He taught this Dara Sufi philosophy. Other saints such as Mullah Badakshi also influenced him. Soon the prince not only studied Sufism but also wrote on it. Yes. Then other saints such as Mullah Badakshi also influenced him. Many saints influenced this Dara such as Mullah Badakshi. Okay. Soon the prince not only studied Sufism but also wrote on it. He not only studied this Sufism but he wrote on this, about this, wrote about Sufism. Okay. Not only studied but he wrote on it. Is it clear? എല്ലാവർക്കും ഉറക്കം വരുന്നുണ്ടോ? എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ഉഷാറായിട്ടിരിക്കും. കുറച്ച് സമയം കൂടിയല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ. Okay. Then Dara recalled the time he had spent at Udaipur. Yes. Udaipur. At first, we have seen that they lived at which place? Udaipur, isn't it? At first, in the opening of the story, we have discussed that they lived in Udaipur. Okay. That is in the middle of the lake at Udaipur. Okay. Now, this Dara is recalling all those times. That means he is memorizing all incidents that had happened during the time of, during they spent at Udaipur. Okay. He remembered the Brahmin priests reciting Sanskrit slokas that had sounded so beautiful to his ears. Yes. Here, this Dara is thinking about Udaipur, and during that time, he remembered that the Brahmin priests, Brahmins, okay, Brahmin priests were reciting. Reciting means speaking the Sanskrit slokas. Slogangalille. Slogangal കേട്ടിട്ടില്ലേ? സംസ്കൃത ശ്ലോകങ്ങൾ. Yes. Brahmin priests were reciting Sanskrit slokas that had sounded so beautiful to his ears. Okay. He's remembering all those things that had happened in the past. That means that had happened at Udaipur. Okay. Remembering. Thinking about that date. He was eager to learn the meaning of the verses. Yes. Meaning of the verses means poetry. Verses means poetry. Okay. He was interested to learn the meaning of that Sanskrit slokas also. Okay. He wanted to study all the things. So he wanted to know the meaning of all Sanskrit slokas. Then he sent for Pandits from Varanasi and sat with them for hours learning Sanskrit. Yes. He sent for means he asked for someone to come with him. That means he called some Pandits from Varanasi and sat with them for hours learning Sanskrit. He wanted to study Sanskrit, so he called some Sanskrit Pandits from Varanasi and studied. Sanskrit. Then next one, in time he was able to translate the Bhagavad Gita and the Upanishad into Persian. Yes, he studied all things and he is able to. After that, he was able to translate the Bhagavad Gita, sacred text of Hindus, the Bhagavad Gita and Upanishad into Persian. Okay, now this Dara was able to translate Bhagavad Gita and Upanishad into Persian. Okay, now we are speaking about Dara. Dara is the protagonist of this story, main character. Okay, next one, this quest for knowledge led Dara to the other religions. Kore alkar video off aakittirikkunnundallo. Turn on your videos. Okay. This quest for knowledge led Dara to the other religions. That means search for knowledge. His search for knowledge led Dara to other religions. He not only stick on the Muslim religion, but he has great interest to study all other religions. Okay, he respects each and every religion. Fathers from Christian sects, Sufi preachers and Hindu scholars often came to Shah Jahan's court. Then we can see that fathers from Christian sect. Sect means religion. Fathers from, priests from Christian religion. Then Sufi preachers. Sufi preachers means Sufi saints. We know that Sufi, isn't it? In the film Sufi Sujata. Sufi Sujata. അങ്ങനെയല്ലേ? അല്ല സൂഫിനെ കുറിച്ചൊക്കെ പറയുന്നില്ലേ? Yes. Sufi preachers. Then Hindu scholars often came to Shah Jahan's court. For what? These preachers, fathers from Christian, then Sufi preachers and Hindu scholars often came to Shah Jahan's court because this Dara had great respect towards them. He respects all religions and he want to know more. He want to search for. He want to know more about these religions. Okay, so they become visitors of this Shah Jahan's court. Dara asked them questions about their faith and beliefs. Yes. What did Dara do? Dara asked them questions about their faith. That means their religion. He clarifies his doubts related to their religions. Then he concluded that though they were different religions, most of what the religions taught was the same. Yes, Dara got a conclusion. That is, even though the religions are different, what they are preaching is the same thing. Okay. Religions are different, but their preachings are same. From his studies, from his interaction with the different types of religious people, Dara gained the information that what the religions taught was the same. All religions teaching us the same things. This conclusion resulted in a book called Majma-ul-Bahrain, or the Mingling of Two Oceans. Majma-ul-Bahrain is the name of a book written by this Dara. Its other title is The Mingling of Two Oceans, Hinduism and Islam. In this book, we will get knowledge about this. Majma-ul-Bahrain, written by this Dara, and its title is The Mingling of Two Oceans, Hinduism and Islam. He translated several other books from Sanskrit into Persian. Yes. This Dara translated some books from Sanskrit into Persian. Like his great-grandfather, Emperor Akbar, the prince soon learned to respect all religions. Unlike his brothers, he spent more time in his library than on the battlefield. Okay. Like his grandfather, Emperor Akbar, the prince soon learned to respect all religions. Like his grandfather, this prince, Emperor Akbar, the prince soon learned to respect all religions. That means he learned to respect all religions. Unlike his brothers, he spent more time in his library than on the battlefield. Yes, he spent more time in his library. Other brothers were spent more time in battlefield, but in the case of Emperor Akbar, Dara is, I think Dara become Akbar, Emperor Akbar. Okay. And Emperor Akbar, the prince soon learned to respect all religions. Yes. Dara is now the emperor. His name is Akbar, our great emperor Akbar. Okay. Is it clear? He respects all religions. He spent more time with his books. Is it clear?
Iya, Dara.
Yes. Name marnille. Shahjahan Prince Khurram allayno. Adepole, this Dara is Emperor Akbar. Okay. Yes. Next one, last paragraph. Before that, let's revise. Who were Dara's tutors? What did they teach them? Who were Dara's tutors? Tutors means teachers. Who were
Pandits.
which one?
Pandithamare.
Who were the tutors? We can see the names. In page number 35, you can see the name of his tutor. Who will say? Vasudev, can you say the name of his tutor? Anybody? His tutor, Mullah Abdul Latif Sultanpuri, introduced him to Sufi philosophy. Okay. Mullah Abdul Sultanpuri is one of his tutor. Then you can see other saints such as Mullah Badakshi. Okay. We can say these are the tutors of whom? Dara. Then what did they taught? What did they teach him? Mullah Abdul Latif Sultanpuri introduced him to Sufi philosophy. Okay. Then next one. Mullah Bakshagi also influenced him. Then he studied Sanskrit from Sanskrit Pandits. Okay. Is it clear? എല്ലാരും ഇരുന്ന് ഉറങ്ങുക ചെയ്യുന്നേ ഞാൻ 2 മിനിറ്റും കൂടെ ഇനി സമയമുള്ളൂ കേട്ടോ അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കിടന്നുറങ്ങിക്കോ. Which books did Dara translate into Persian?
Majma'ul Bahrain
And the Upanishads.
Yes, Bhagavad Gita and Upanishad. They translated Bhagavad Gita and Upanishads to Persian. Yes, next one. How was Dara different from his brothers?
He spent more time in his library.
Yes. Unlike his brothers, he spent more time in his library than on the battlefield. Okay. Last paragraph. Only 3 lines. Impressed by his son's learning and tolerance towards other beliefs, Shah Jahan declared Dara his heir. Okay, that means Shah Jahan became very much impressed by Dara's behavior. His son's learning and tolerance. Tolerance means behavior, patience, behavior towards other people. So, and he has this Dara has great respect towards other beliefs also. So Shah Jahan declared Dara as his heir. Heir means successor. എന്താണ് ഷാജഹാന് ശേഷമുള്ള ചക്രവർത്തിയായിട്ട് ആര് വരും? Dara വരും. Okay. Shah Jahan decided to make Dara as his heir. This is the end of the chapter. Any doubt? No. അപ്പോൾ നാളെ നമുക്ക് ക്ലാസ് ഉണ്ട് വീണ്ടും. എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് വായിച്ചു നോക്കിയിട്ട് വരിക കേട്ടോ. ഒന്നും കൂടി ഒന്ന് വായിച്ചു നോക്കുക എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ. Okay, now we can wind up our class. Bye. Thank you.